Again, I don't know what number podcast this is, but um, I don't know. This is it's called Facts versus Fiction. We're talking about the LWB. We're going to talk about EDs, and we're going to talk about the CCs and the CCC, who's the chairman of these criminals, and these they're straight criminals. So we're going to talk about one here, and I just want to make sure I say thank you to everybody that's helped my family and I and stuff here. Not LWB, not 2223. Nope, can't do that. Uh, you've made your choices in life, so. But again, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about now. I wanted to try to. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down the road of this one. Let's. So, again, you got people who are in charge of this dumpster. You know, when I say dumpster, you know, your Uncle Donnie's, Uncle Dickie's, Uncle Ricky's, Uncle Eddie's, there's so many different uncles, right? The same family. They love to just say their name, but yeah, you know what? They've never done a thing. Like they've never. All they got is essentials of firemanship, 20-hour course back in 1972. They go to the fire scenes and nonstop say, "You're not doing this. I ordered you to do that." They can say they don't. Again, we got them on. What's it called? Videotape? The YouTube from stuff like that. Audio of "I demand." And you gotta say you don't demand. That's wrong, so wrong. But again, you know, it's like they want to like inflict pain on people like me getting hurt, or your Jeff R's, or making Timmy K put a gun in his mouth. You know, you gotta stop with putting the blame on other people. Put the blame on yourself. You're in charge. But no, they won't do that. They think they're the awesome best. Yeah, and then you got again, Uncle Donnie's, Uncle Ricky's, 3Z90s, they're all the same peoples. So let's go back to the ED. Now, ED. That's a good one, ready? So the ED is basically, no, not basically, he is, what do you take? 20 hours of the essentials, 20 some hours of essentials, firemanship, a long time ago. That's all he's got. He doesn't do anything else. You can say he does. He doesn't do. There's nothing. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, so he is. I'm not sure what he is or what he thinks he is, but I can tell you what he truly is. And this is something I never said to anybody, but we're gonna tell you the truth already. And he is a what do you call a civil service secretary. That's the exam he passed. Civil service secretary. And he's in charge of everything going on. A civil service secretary, making up lies on guys because they would not go and yell at, scream people. Again, with Captain Smith, that's what he did. That's what they do. You know, you need to go scream at this guy. No. Now, if he had seen it happen, then he'd be like, all right, I'm on it. No, because he knows it's just nonstop baloney lies of them. You know what I mean? Civil Service Secretary is running the place, and he says he runs it like a corporation. A Civil Service Secretary is running LWB, and like I said, and you wonder why people want to get out of that place. You know, he's got 20 hours of essentials. That's all he's got. We watched him. When he would come down and sign training for him, but sit and play on his phone the whole time. So he didn't learn anything. He didn't want to, because he thought he knew everything. 20 hours, you know. But again, he's a civil service secretary, leading the LWB. No, doesn't live in the district. And then you got the volunteer chiefs that don't live in the district. You know. Then you got like one or two volunteers, but you don't want them coming around. You know. And let's go back to that. Every single civil service lieutenant there, they live in either Penfield or Pittsburgh, the city. They don't live in LWB, and there's a reason they don't live there, because they don't want that guys. They know what's coming, you know. I mean, it's just totally boob central there, you know what I mean. And you don't want them, you know what I mean. Like I said, if you ever want to see some good videos, I got some good ones of the high-rise fire where Uncle Dickie, Uncle Ricky, Cousin Eddie, I don't know, there's so many different, they're all in the bucket of the, you know, And then you got flames licking out from the high-rise fire in their faces, and not one lick of a mask, not one thing of mask on, not one thing. And you know what happened? Zeros. Utter zero. And I'm like, now what did the union? What did he say? Union president told me? Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. What? What? Nothing we can do? Engage. Do something. Nope. Nope. Zeros. He. Totally. Totally. I mean, then you got the lady, 80-year-old, above the fire. Now, mind you, I got some really good pictures of the flames just rolling. And the old lady just getting cooked upstairs, you know, you know what I mean? Wait, why are they not inside trying to get people out of the building? That's a great question. Well, that's right. They know everything. They, you know, ask them. They'll tell you they know everything. You know, I told you. They order you what to do. They order you. I order you. They don't do that this time. Again, the only ones that live in that district are your commissioners who treat the place like a corporation, leading with a civil service secretary, and then you got, like I told you, I don't even know what the one guy does off the 3C90 uncle thing. I don't even know what he does. Nobody knows what he does. I don't know. The other one's a contractor who makes us like do wall breaches and walls are filled with asbestos. But we're gonna get to that in the next episode. But that's a major one. And what I told you, wall breaches and basically this house. Now, when I tell you this, you're gonna go, come on, wall breaches in a house filled with asbestos. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, you know, you could see it. It's horrible, you know. And so we're in there doing our wall breaches. Not one commissioner inside. Actually, I don't think I've seen one even. I've never even seen one with turnout gear on. Never. Even like training. Never seen them there. Never seen them like that day. We're doing this training, you know. Not one. I mean, if you had to say do a wall breach, you'd be like, what's that? Here. That's okay. The MTO, make sure they got their quality, you know, training is going on, training documentation, fraudulent training documents. They've been doing that for eons, 30, 40 years of that. And like I told you, non-stop of that. So when you got that going on, how do you know what I mean? You got guys who don't even, like I said, this is a good funny one. That's it. I was talking about the high res. And at the end of the fire, one of the guys, one of their like volunteer chiefs goes, I want a, what do you say? I need a tick. I want to check some, what do you say? I want to check for some seal. So I need a tick. I got that one on audio tape if you ever need it, you know, but again, a tick? See, people, they've got no clue. And literally got no clue. But again, we're gonna go on to the wall breaches and stuff with Uncle Ricky, Uncle Donnie's. But again, not one of them commissioners, not one volunteer did wall breaches. They made us do all the wall breaches. And again, when I said to my douche nozzle, I said, hey, you're gonna document wearing this? Zeros. There's zero. And I told him I want documented zeros.